Hi everyone.
Hi, Petra.
How are you?
Hey, how about you?
Yeah, it's good. I already did a yoga lesson this morning.
What I cannot understand, sorry.
I said I already did a yoga lesson, Bikram yoga this morning. So,
Oh, sport is important for active aging.
yeah, I do I'm 63. I can do a handstand and a headstand and I go surfing. So, yeah, kind of a role model for this age group.
Yes, yes, I see some pictures and videos of you, and yes, you are doing really great.
Thank you. But I did it my whole life long. So for me,
You
it's not
take surf table.
yeah.
Today we will learn psychological and social dimensions of aging,
Yeah,
and
it's interesting.
it's the actual part of our project too, especially psychological part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to edit some information about active aging and uh, other dimensions didn't mention yesterday, so I tried to in line with your project. I hope it will be fruitful today.
Yes, it will. Definitely. That's sure, for sure. You know what you are doing.
Thank you. And you are great to do many activities. I listened.
Yeah. So yeah. The only thing I'm afraid of is getting old and that my brain is not working anymore. I cannot go surfing and climbing anymore. So I do a lot and I work a lot.
You
So
should, you should. Yeah.
Special university department in Akdeniz University, they generally work students over 60. They have special lessons and activities in that university. It's a really nice department for the ones, especially though he is retired, to have new friendships, to have new information. It's a really good thing. We are lucky to have you and to have your department in Antalya.
yeah,
Nilüfer
that's
Hocam.
great.
Yeah. We are gerontology department, and its name is Turkish University or Refreshment University in Turkish. But this is our department's program. So not real department, but as a program for 60 plus students. So we are lucky. We like teaching them.
Okay. Uh, we can start, I guess. First, I want to say hello to everyone and welcome today's webinar on gerontology. I am Sezen, and I'm delighted to introduce this webinar. And it's a part of an exciting Erasmus project focused on promoting active aging through different activities. This project brings together four different organizations from different country. One of them is Turkey, the other is Germany, Spain and Italy. We are working collaboratively to exchange the best practices for adult learners. Today we will explore uh, gerontology, and to give the information on the subject, I want to invite Professor Dr. Nilüfer Korkmaz Yaylagül. Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nilüfer Yaylagül. I'm in Department of Gerontology in Akdeniz University, and it is a great honor for me actually to be here with you today. And my special focus on social aspects of aging, especially social participation in old age. And I hope this presentation will spark fruitful discussions for all of us. Yesterday, in the webinars, it was mentioned that aging is a multidimensional process. So today I will talk about psychological and social dimensions of aging and the efforts of gerontology in these areas. So you will see the content of presentation. At first, I would like to start to ask a question. What is the aim of gerontology? Gerontology aims to ensure that older people live independently, autonomously, with dignity and quality, and focuses on conditions that will ensure this. The United Nations has adopted 5 basic principles for this. These 5 goals are fundamental for aging studies and gerontology. First, independence means creating conditions in which people can live without the help of others and by their own decisions. Participation, preventing the isolation of older people from society by ensuring their engagement in society. Health means ensuring the mental and physical well-being of older people. Access, ensuring that older people have access to resources such as education, health, and care. The last one, dignity, means ensuring that older people live in a manner befitting human dignity. The concept active aging is your project's part, is a part of your project. So I would like to explain shortly. In 2002, the World Health Organization developed the concept of active aging in line with these 5 principles, which is still widely used in aging studies and gerontology. The concept of active aging is based on 3 pillars, as you see in the slide: health, security, and participation. It focuses on the development and maintenance of healthy behaviors that will ensure that well-being of older people, ensuring environmental, the financial security, and providing social participation conditions that will prevent social isolation in old age. At the same time, in the same report, WHO listed the expected outcomes of active aging, such as decreasing in premature mortality, decrease in the need for care, improvement in the quality of life, economic and social benefits as a result of active participation of older individuals in society, and decrease the care and medical costs. So it is so widely using concept in our area. The third question: why the psychological and social dimensions of aging are important? Social isolation in old age can cause physical and mental health problems. Therefore, psychological and social dimensions have a critical role in terms of above-mentioned participation in society, healthy and autonomous life, and thus well-being in old age. And also they can affect the physical health. Studies show that older individuals with strong social connections are more resilient to diseases. Some of the most significant psychological challenges that individuals face during the aging process are loneliness and depression. I focus today. Firstly, if we look at the definition of loneliness, loneliness is an emotional state that arises when there's a mismatch between the social relationships an individual expects and the satisfaction they derive from these relationships. Of course, an individual can choose to be alone, but rather than being physically alone, the critical issue is emotional loneliness. It means feeling a lack of connection even when surrounded by people. The fourth question, so why is loneliness common in old age? As individuals age, they face the risk of losing their spouse, friends, or family members, which can lead to a narrowing of their social networks. The loss of a spouse is one of the most common causes of loneliness in the literature. Health problems are crucial also, and health problems may limit their participation in social activities. For instance, an individual with reduced mobility may have difficulty meeting with friends or relatives and attending community events. The transformation of family structure, family members living in different cities and countries can increase feelings of loneliness among older individuals. If we look in society level, older individuals may be viewed by society as non-productive members, and ageism can lead to their exclusion from social life. So there are crucial effects of loneliness in old age. Loneliness can lead individuals to experience psychological issues such as depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Research also shows that prolonged loneliness increases the risk of chronic diseases and weakens the immune system and some health problems such as obesity and addictions. Loneliness also reduces individuals' life satisfaction and happiness levels. We came to depression, another psychological challenge. Depression is a serious mental health problem that affects an individual's emotional state, thoughts, and behaviors. It is not just sadness or a temporary low mood. It is a long-lasting and deep emotional disturbance. There are important physical and social conditions that trigger depression in old age. Aging is a period of increased risk of chronic diseases, as mentioned before. At the same time, physical mobility and ability may decrease during the aging period. Under these conditions, the risk of depression may increase. For example, from a study found that older adults with chronic pain had depression rates twice as high as their healthy peers. Loss has a significant psychological impact too, as mentioned before. If this process is prolonged, it is likely to turn into depression. And over time, this affects the quality of life and well-being of individuals. So loneliness and depression are often interrelated, like a vicious circle, I think. Loneliness can lead to depression, and individuals with depression may withdraw from their social networks. which can increase feelings of loneliness, and also reduce the income after retirement can trigger feelings of insecurity and helplessness, especially in low-income older adults. Depression is often confused with normal aging in older adults. For example, energy loss or sleep problems may be attributed to aging. It's so normal. Because of that, depression is often overlooked. So what are the symptoms of depression? Persistent sadness and hopelessness, I would say. Inability to enjoy activities once found pleasurable. Sleep and appetite problems. Lack of energy and fatigue. Feelings of worthlessness or guilt. Difficulty with thinking and concentration. And in several cases, thoughts of suicide. Loneliness and depression are mutually triggering processes, as highlighted the last slide. So we can talk about common coping strategies for both of them. Activity is one of the most important coping mechanisms. It has a high power to change the mood of individuals to positive. Another one is to share persons' feelings with family members and friends. Apart from this, it's of course possible to benefit from professional support. And suggestions for individuals to prevent loneliness. People may need to develop the skills of to engage themselves, to relate to others, to develop the ability to express their feelings, to develop the behavior of helping others, to develop the ability to build quality and deep relationships with others. What is the deep relationship? It means involve mutual understanding and emotional connection. We have many relations, but deep relations are different. To develop positive thinking behavior, the last one. If we look at solutions at a societal level to prevent depression and loneliness, physical and social interventions serve this purpose. Age-friendly cities, mobility, and transport programs are also macro programs that support the social participation of old age. Social support plays a vital role in enhancing the physical and psychological well-being of older individuals. I will continue with this issue. Social connections help in coping with challenges such as loneliness and depression. This issue is highly emphasized in our area, gerontology and aging studies. Active aging and community centers, and nowadays gerontology centers also develop programs to strengthen the social connections of older people. If we look detailed in social support can be provided in various forms: emotional, instrumental, informational, and encouraging people to participation, as you see in detail in slides. Social support improves the quality of life in many ways. Social support helps elevate psychological issues. It also affects physical health. Research shows that in literature, individuals with strong social connections have a stronger immune system and are more resilient to chronic illnesses. Additionally, social support can help individuals better manage their healthy behaviors. And social connections also help individuals add meaning to their lives. For instance, older adults who regularly meet with friends have been shown to have higher life satisfaction levels. Social support helps individuals maintain their independence and boost their self-confidence. So many steps can be taken at the individual, societal, and policy levels for this. At the individual level, children and grandchildren can maintain regular contact with older adults to help preserve their social bonds. Also, hobbies and interests are important. At the societal level, community centers and events can do that. Volunteer programs are important. At the policy and infrastructure level, age-friendly cities are making public transportation systems accessible for older adults, increasing the availability of social interaction spaces such as parks, banks, and community areas, so on. We are in digital age, so digital skills are so important for older people. So training program can be organized to enhance older adults' access to digital technologies and connecting other people and family members. Here, I would like to point out ageism. Ageism is a critical factor preventing older people from engagement with society. So, what is ageism? Ageism refers to the prejudice or discrimination individuals face based on their age. Older adults are often seen as weak, unproductive, or unable to adapt to new occasions. So these perceptions can make it more difficult for them to take on active roles in society. And psychologically, ageism can lead to feelings of worthlessness and weakened self-confidence. It causes social isolation of older people. When older adults withdraw from the workforce due to early retirement or other factors, they may be excluded from economic area too. Additionally, their participation in political processes can be overlooked. For older adults to actively participate in society, the presence of supportive social policies and infrastructure is essential. First of all, access to healthcare services for older adults must be facilitated. This is especially important for management chronic diseases and mental health support. Mobile health teams and home care services are also beneficial for individuals with mobility limitations. And economically, persons and social welfare benefits are crucial to meet their basic needs also. So, in the conclusion, I would like to ask last question. What does gerontology do to ensure the participation of older people in society? I would like to give short answers to the question. Gerontology takes actions, develops policy, and intervenes in following issues, such promoting health and well-being, participation of older persons in decision-making processes, preventing ageism, and promoting a positive image of aging in society, developing social and physical activity programs in old age, developing organizations that provide social support, improving learning opportunities in old age, organizing activities to improve intergenerational relations, contributing policymakers for social policies for older people, I didn't mention it is another issue, but promoting care facilities, mainstreaming gender equality in old age, promoting productive aging and extended working life, protection and promotion of the rights of older people, and preventing violence and abuse against older persons, and creating age-friendly cities or environments. So this is end of my presentation, and thank you for your attention. If you have questions, I will try to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation and this valuable information. Yes, is there anyone who wants to ask a question? I just have a question. What age is your oldest student? How old is he or she
Oh,
in your department?
actually, we have around 800 60 plus students. So we have many students over 80s.
18.
But
Okay.
I cannot say a special age.
1995.
No, but over people over 80 are many students are over 80 plus, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Petra.
Yeah, what is their social demographic background? So are they from universities? So have they already a higher education? So I'm interested in that as well.
Actually, they have different backgrounds. We have many students graduated universities, but we have students only graduated primary schools. So we have many students in different backgrounds. But I can say most of them are from middle class.
And more
Antalya is
women
a
or more
touristic
women?
city and city for retirement people, retired people. So
And are there more women or more men?
Women.
Women, I guess women, most of them are women.
Yeah.
If you compare population profile, yeah, it's normal. But the women's interests are more than men, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for all of you, Miss Yayagül, Mr. Başıbüyük, and Mr. Camcı. Thank you very much for all your efforts and your support for this webinar. We hope to see you in another projects too. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy
Bye.
weekend.
Happy weekend.